Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. I'm going to try to keep this short. I want to talk about music, of course, as you see with the thumbnail, and I want to. Well, there is going to be some more music-related videos. There's some that I don't have ready yet because they take a little bit of time. I need to listen to certain CDs, and also in less than a month from now, Sparks Temper starts, and I'm going to be going that then you can guarantee a video every single day for Sparks Timber. I did it last year, and it'll keep me on track. I just got to listen to a CD of or on Spotify of a Sparks album, each one per day, starting right from the beginning, from the debut, and then a woofer, and then kimono, and so on. And each day throughout the entire. I'll try to perfect my scoring system. So now that I've have more of the CDs, and now that I've heard these songs more often, I'm pretty sure my scoring will be different. But let's just jump into the topic at hand. What I want to talk about. Again, I want to really keep this episode a little shorter. I thought it would be a good idea to go through my top 12, okay, favorite compilation albums. And what I mean is they have to have different artists. The whole album, every song has to be a different artist. You know, uh, this is not greatest hits. These are, and they could be from any place in any genre, whether it's a special edition of something. You'll see as I go along. Now, I couldn't. I wanted to rank these. I wanted to rank these, but there's no way I can kind of really rank them. So I was like, okay, it's in completely random order. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll start with this one, and I'll end with those three on the bottom there. Yeah, okay. So the first one I want to present is that's in my top. And again, these can change around. Well, here's a premise. Okay, imagine I had to go away to on a deserted island or whatever, okay, for a year, and I'm only allowed to bring 12 compilation albums you know from my collection, of course, to bring with me. I can only bring 12. I can't. I have other ones that I like too that I have in my collection. I'm looking at. I don't have a lot. I maybe about 25 to, if I stretch it, maybe if I look around here and there, I could probably come up with 30 out of almost 800 albums that I have. 30 compilation albums, but these ones are the 10 I would have to, the 12, a dozen that I would have to choose. This counts, even though there's three CDs. It totally counts. Is this Rock and Roll Instrumental Party, the absolute essential three CD collection? Now, as you guys know, I've been using my DVD thing, and ripping CDs left and right. I have a little bit more than half of my CDs already ripped on there now. The last things I did last night was some of these compilation album stuff, and so this one's in there, and then last night using this, I plugged it into my Blu-ray player, and I just kind of started letting these play, and these are all awesome 50s and 60s ins- guitar instrumentals from like some from the greats, featuring the Shadows, Dwayne Eddy, Link Ray, Johnny and the Hurricanes, The Ventures, Dick Dale, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, and so much more. I love this thing, so that would have to come with me. I have this 30 song, hard to find hits from the 70s. That's really good. It's again two discs. You want to maximize you're able to bring the album. So if they have multiple discs, that's a bonus, right? So I'll try to take ones with multiple discs. And there's some good stuff on here too, with "Come and Get It" by Badfinger. There's "Brandy, You're a Fine Girl," and Yeah, there's a lot. The ones I really kind of like on here is Billy Don't Be a Hero by Paper Lace. Indiana Wants Me, R. Dean Taylor. There's a few things here. In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. That's cool. Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes, Edison Lighthouse. Yeah, it has some good ones. You can probably find that on the internet somewhere. Okay, and the next one I want to show here is, I love this, is these 40 chart busters. There's so many good songs on here. You got a couple of Beatles songs on here. There's Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You from the Beatles. There's a couple of Elvis songs. What I like on here, what I really love on here is Soldier Boy by the Shirelles. I really love that. There's He's a Rebel by the Crystals. Love that. Neil Sedaka, Calendar Girl. There's so many good things. What else is on here? The Monster Mash is on here. Bobby Boris Pickett. Even the Lion Sleeps Tonight is on here. There's such great stuff here. I don't want to go through all of it, but some of those are my highlights. And I know I'm leaving out some awesome stuff from that. Another great compilation album, because they can be also from soundtracks. I would have to include this soundtrack from Pulp Fiction. Awesome stuff on here, right from the and even quotes from the movies here and there. But it starts out with the Jungle Boogie. Oh well, Dick Dale's Misery Lou. Bustin' Surfboards on here. Lonesome Town, Son of a Preacher Man. Um, You Never Can Tell by Chuck Berry. Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon. Comanche by the Revels. Flowers on the Wall by the Statler Brothers. And Surf Rider by the Lively Ones. Good stuff. Good stuff. Um, but keeping with the soundtracks, of course, and more Tarantino, Reservoir Dogs. Oh, come on. Little Green Bag, Hooked on a Feeling. I gotcha. Didn't think I could do it now. Yeah, I love that. Magic Carpet Ride, Fool for Love, Stuck in the Middle with You, Harvest Moon, Coconut. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Um, I have this awesome compilation called No Alternative. This whole thing is actually really good. As of course, it starts with Matthew Sweet and Super Deformed. It has a Bob Mould song on it. Can't Fight It. That's awesome. Urge Overkill with Take a Walk is awesome. This whole thing is great. There's a Soundgarden song on there. Yeah, there's even a Beastie Boys song. It's the new style. The Breeders on here, which is awesome. It's such a great compilation. I love it. Plus, there's a secret song at the end of a Nirvana song. Yeah, so that's always worth sticking around for. And speaking of also a secret Nirvana song, there's a or having well secret Nirvana. Well, there's a Nirvana song that starts this and which is I hate myself and want to die. Typical Nirvana fare, but it's awesome. Yeah, this is a Beavis and Butthead Experience is a great. I love Anthrax's cover of "Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun," a Beastie Boys classic. Possibly my favorite Run DMC song, "Bounce," is my favorite. It is my favorite Run DMC song, guaranteed. Love it. I love the Aerosmiths, "Deuces Are Wild," the White Zombie, "I Am Hell," Primus, uh, poetry and prose is awesome. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, "Search and Destroy" is awesome. It's good. It's a good album. All right, let's check this along. I wanted to keep it 10 minutes, but it's going to go over a little bit. Who cares? There's this 50s signature series, 50s Forever, that I like that has a lot of good stuff. Mainly, what's on this that I really love that, like for example, they have a Jan and Dean song that I do not have on this. I get the best of Jan and Dean, but Baby Talk is not on this Surf City. greatest hits. No, but I do have Baby Talk on here. Absolutely. Plus, it has all the again all the classic stuff like Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back. Uh, um, yeah, just Rockin' Robin by Bobby Day. It's on here too. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. I even got the Purple People Eater on here. Under the Boardwalk. Yeah, just such great stuff. Mhm. I think it's always worth it because these are a lot of these songs I wouldn't be getting it from other sources. That I'm glad that I have these like hits. For me they're hits. And speaking of some more rock and roll forever, like 40 rock and roll favorites, the heroes of rock and roll, and there's 40 of them. And again, there's so much on here. And I always want to try to have the songs that I don't have on the other compilations. So anytime I look at a compilation, it's like, okay, is there songs on there that I don't have that I want? And of course there are. Uh, she Cried by Jay and the Americans. I don't have that on anywhere else. Even Blue Suede Shoes, Elvis Presley. I don't have that on anything else here. Um, yeah, there's quite a few things here. All right, so I'm gonna continue. Now, these last three are part of a series, okay, but they totally count, and I would have to bring these because it adds such a variety. I played the first one of these a little bit more than the others. There's one I played more than the others, and I think it's no, it's not this one. Is it that one? Well, okay, I'm going to show you. It's the Late Night Tales. I got the one here with Franz Ferdinand. These are the Late Night Tales are a series. I have one of Franz Ferdinand, and I have two for Belle and Sebastian. This is This is volume two. This is volume one. And of course, there's at least one song by Franz Ferdinand on here, and at least a song each of Belle and Sebastian. But it's basically what this is. It's the band chooses songs for the compilation that basically inspired the band. That you should that these are basically all of the band's influences. So this is all the influences of Franz Ferdinand. So you can see what influenced the band and where they got their sound from. And the same thing with these two. And I'm pretty sure I think it's the second one I like a little bit more than the other one. Yeah, I like this. I like the volume two a little bit more than volume one. But I would have to bring these because it gives you such a variety of songs. There's just such good stuff on here. Um, I have a, there's a Paul McCartney, 1985. Yeah, I think it's called. Yep, 1985. Yeah, Paul McCartney and Wings. So that's awesome to have. Sandy, I really actually I think this is my favorite one out of all three of these. The Franz Ferdinand is my favorite one because it has "Let There Be Drums" by Sandy Nelson, and this one I find it has the some of the best stuff. But yeah, those are my 12 compilation albums that I have from my collection that I really like. That I would that if I was had to bring only compilation albums, those would be the ones that I couldn't just pick 10 because I had to pick those other ones, but I had three of these, and it's like okay, I yeah, I already had picked these nine before, so it had to be 12. All right, I am done. I don't want to drag this out any more than it should be. Look forward to some more videos coming up as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, all right, that's it. I love you guys. You know that. I love people. I love hearing from you. So please, if you want to see some more content, subscribe to my channel because I will love you forever. Greatly appreciate it. Don't be afraid to hit the like button. I like those too. And I also really love hearing from you. So if you want to leave me a comment, at least if I give you a channel heart that I looked at your comment and loved it, when you get a comment, if you get a channel heart, it means I really like your comment. Okay. I'm not always the best at getting to people's comments, but I try my best. I really do my best. Oh, I said do. Sorry. All right. Goodbye, everybody. And, just be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.